I'm sticking around here. Me and Tanner are sticking around because it's nice and warm under the light. Appreciate that. He appreciates it even more. Sticking around because I have to be here. Actually, I don't have to be here for the students still until 3 o'clock. No, I don't have to be here. Okay. I don't have to be here. I'm not expecting anyone. Oh, well, I'll stick around. I don't think anyone will come back, though. Because if they left, they understand. If they didn't leave, we got through their problems and, yeah, okay, forget it. That's it. That's all. Oh, my goodness. Learning the soft skills that we need today is essential. It really is essential. Computer skills are some soft skills that people just don't have when they come from second world countries, third world countries, sorry. And it's it holds them back. I mean, yes, as my student said, if I don't get any money back in my taxes this year, then I'll have to go and work really, really hard. But he's having so much trouble working on the computer. He and his wife, they struggle to get things working every day. Oh my goodness. I'm going to suggest to him that he get in touch with our IT person, or at least our training person, because Shawnee can help them work things out, okay? Work things out with their Chromebooks, with their whatever, with their phones, and hopefully get things to the point where they can just make things work. Because this guy, he really can't. One woman in the morning and him in the afternoon. Everybody else eventually gets there. If they're online, if they text in general, they've got an idea and they can get there eventually. But these two people just can't. And it's really so wanting. Both of them, they really try hard. They really want to get somewhere. They really can't. You don't have to try it at all, do you, Tanner? You're just cute. Cute in looks and cute in personality. He's just an amazing, lucky cat. Lucky that I saw him and went, oh, what a cute cat. That's how it happened. I just saw him and I fell in love with him right away. And that every morning, this has been happening for weeks. Every morning when I reach under my sink to get my toothbrush and take the cap off my toothbrush, he's there and I wonder, is he just trying to get by? But he leans in and he rubs his face against mine. I know, I'm being marked, but he does that every single day. It is bizarre. And he sleeps beside me every single day, unless Julia gets there first and refuses to give up the spot. Sleeps beside my head, right-hand side. So we'll see how everybody else does in this listening task. They can do it at their leisure, so they're not all going to get it done today. So I may not even bother to check. What time is it? 12:10. 2:10. Getting my numbers switched around. 2:10. I'm getting short on lunch materials, so I'm definitely supplementing today. I don't really want to go shopping today. Maybe I'll leave it till Monday. But yeah, and all my worries about Thursday and ESL library being shut down for 2 or 3 hours, and that happening right in the middle of my lesson, that just didn't even come into consideration. I didn't need to worry about it at all. It just went around it. Did the activity in ESL library at the beginning, and then everything was clarified already, so I didn't need it, and we could move on and do our pronunciation. It was sort of a pronunciation lesson. Yeah, it was pronunciation, ED endings, okay? So amused, no, it wasn't that one. It was the other one where he is amused, or he walked, or he that plane is chartered. No, that's the endings. Then we have T endings, walked, D endings, chartered. I wouldn't use the word chartered. And what's the other one? The one that they always make the mistake on. Of course, now that I am trying to think of it, I will not remember it. What is it? Of course, this is when Tanner is sitting on everything. Excuse me. Anyway, the ED ending that everyone makes the mistake on. Ed. Like, he looked at my book. My goodness, that was a burp. He remembered that information. Well, that's one of the 3 ways of doing past tense endings, and only some of the words end in the ed sound, or the id sound, okay? So we have potted. I potted my plants, but I cooked my supper, and I moved away from the fire, okay? So there are D endings, T endings, and id endings. There you go, when you're teaching ED endings. Regular verb and regular endings, regular past tense endings, pronunciation. So that's what I was teaching them yesterday. And I bet you Tanner learned it. Oh, you're such a fuzzy thing. Oh. You know those, I don't know, my mother used to teach me, well, she taught me how to make pom-poms, right? You get a piece of cardboard, and you cut a hole in the middle, and then you wrap yarn around it, okay, all the way around it, multiple times, all the way around through the hole. And then, oh no, you have to do 2 pieces of cardboard, 2 pieces of cardboard with a hole in the middle, And then you, I don't know how you tie it off, and then you cut around through the separation in the two pieces of cardboard, and then you come out with a pom-pom like this. And he's got a head like a pom-pom. I don't know. I'm sure I could remember to do it if I had the material in front of me. I could figure out how to do the pom-pom, because I did make many of them. But I can't remember how to do it right. Except for the, you know, the significant parts there. I did knit myself something one time, and I put a pom-pom on it. End of my knitting. Anyway, my pom-pom was lovely. And it was like Tanner's head. He's got a head like a pom-pom, really. Poofy. He's got better pom-pom than I ever made, though. I should have called you Pom-Pom. What a better name than Tanner. I was delusional when I thought you were tan-colored. Must have been the lighting in the store or something. I don't know. But yeah. He has a head like a pom-pom. Anyway, I have to get to my H5P files. And I have to do some work right now because I'm still at work. It's only 2:16. H5P. I have to go to h5p.org, and I have to check out how I can get H5P files from them to post in my Google Classroom. That's what Onyx uses. It uses entirely H5P files to instruct. And it's a platform that allows those to be played. Okay. I could also use them if I weren't using Onyx, if I wanted to, but hey, Onyx is way better, and I'm going to try it out once. I will join h5p.org, and I will make myself a username and password. What do I make? I make myself a whatchamacallit, whatever. I'm not going to come up with that name right now, that word right now. And I will try to use or make or embed an H5P file at some point. But being as Onyx uses H5P files, I don't see the point in using random H5P files. No. Anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee and think about going shopping. I probably shouldn't. I've spent so much money. I should probably just work my way through all of my canned goods and all of my frozen goods. Yeah, I've got chicken, I've got frozen stuff, I've got fish. I wonder if I have any more fish downstairs. I probably do. I have lots of, yeah, I've got plenty of food. I don't need to go shopping. It's just the fresh vegetables. And I still have a cabbage that I haven't even cut into yet, so I'm good. And, you know, I have popcorn for the nights when the Leafs play. They lost. Oh, they lost. Glad I didn't stay up. Playing in Vancouver. Game starts at 10 o'clock. Not going to stay up for that. No. So they were already down by 1 when I went to bed. So, no point. If they score first, they have a fantastic chance of winning. If they don't, they lose. That's just a fact. That's a fact, Tanner. Pom-pom hen.